What is going on, everybody? And as you could tell by the title of the video, Vinyl Talk, or Vinyl Talk. We're gonna go with that. I actually like that title. Gonna be in parts, really. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make it three parts if I can. So I don't feel like going through all this with going through it straight through like I usually would. So, giving some history to some albums and looking at others. Pretty much. So, the first one we're going to be looking at, and some history too as well. It's always great to rebrush up and re-go over. Dusty. Is the... I don't know if you guys can see that with all that glare in the way. Is the Jackson's Temperature. And the history of this one, it's not the Jacksons are on it, but it's not a Jackson's album. Fun fact, really. Reason this is actually Michael's first solo album. So, the reason why the Jacksons' names are on there and his brothers are for selling and promotion and promotional purposes as well, really. So it can sell. So they felt like, well, we don't know. It feels like it can sell if it was just him. They tried some of the other little bit of the solo ones. We used a child by himself. Now, they did good, but really they were more like Jackson's albums since the brothers were on there singing more. But Temperature was really his first solo album as a teen, I believe, or as an adult teen. No, next one we're looking at. No history behind it, but it's really super cool. Is, I don't know if you guys can see that without no glare. I'm trying to not get the glare in this. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Cool thing about this, take it out the package, is a mere vinyl. So I thought that was pretty cool. Not to mention, Star Wars. I like Star Wars. And so I got this. When did I get this? 4 years. I think it's like 3 years old now, if I believe so. I picked it up for like $2, so a little yard sale or whatever. Next one we're gonna look at. I don't know too much about the group. 2 vinyls in here that were given to me. That were given to me that were my uncle's. What is this is called? Rags to Ruffles. So I think the name of the group is called Ruffles, I believe. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I think the name of the group is called Ruffles. I'm not too sure who they are for my time, really, but yeah. Next one we're gonna look at is one of my favorite albums by Boosty Collins. Take the plastic off that. Plastic over there for a lot of these. Is Stretching Out Boosty's Rubber Band. Right there. Mint condition. A lot of people that want to know where do I get my vinyls at. Okay, was it? Okay, I thought it was a glitch or something. Sometimes I pick them over pick them up over at name of this Victorian Vinyl Shop here in town. In the school, I don't know if you guys can see the sticker right there. In the square. I get good prices there. If I can't find what I'm looking for there, I get my vinyls or, you know, CDs as that and cassettes at times off Amazon. I know Books A Million sells vinyls, but they're like, you know, if I can't find what I'm looking for at the vinyl shop or online, and if it's one of those last minute decisions, because Books A Millions is expensive, okay, and I mean really, really expensive. They get reprinted to new used stock. It's really mint condition. When they first started out, $15-20 for a vinyl wasn't bad. And over the time, it's been like, what, almost 2 years now since they started that. And now it's around 40, maybe $60. So I really, really try to resort down from using them, because I'm not paying that much. They got some good ones, but I'm not paying what the prices they're asking for. Unless it's a desperate situation, if I really need it. But yeah, really cool one. Those that don't know, Boosty used to play bass or backup bass for James Brown when he started out. A lot of people don't know that. The next one, which another one of my uncle's vinyls. So only got 2 of his given to me. ACDC. I'm not an ACDC fanatic. I don't listen to them, but you know, Uncle's not around no more, so I gotta protect those as much as possible. I'm getting ill. I think I'm getting sick, 'cause I just ain't been feeling up to par for a while. I feel sick too. I do. I just feel. Next one we're looking at is a good classic. Michael Jackson's Off the Wall. From Motown to Epic Records. And this is a poster gateway fold as well. So there's some top to bottom. And we all know this was not iconic. Look for the cassette CD cover and the vinyl front for this one. Next one we're going to be looking at is The Time. I want to call it like a demo, but kind of like a little mixtape as well. If anybody doesn't remember who The Time are, they're labeled. They're related artists to Prince. Prince has labeled them a pop R&B group, but they do mixtures of music. So they're a mixture. A lot of you may remember The Time from the movie Purple Rain. Like I said, this one right here, I'm surprised I found it. This was their beginning as a band when they first went on the road with Prince, when he was trying to do his thing as well. So around, whatever year this came out, even with Prince's first album, For You, The Time was just self-titled. The Time was really their songs to get them going way before the first album, which was Ice Cream Castle. So Warner Brothers picked this up and they sponsored it, and the Warner Brothers label is printed on here. And it's like, okay, let's get you guys some money in on this and some radio play. So this right here is where it started. Just this one. It wasn't Ice Cream Castle, it was this. And and then it became known as one of their albums, pretty much. So, next one we're gonna look at is Michael Jackson's Thriller single 12-inch vinyl for the song. Pretty much, you guys can see that. I said sorry for the glare. It's just, you know, I need as much. I like light so I can see. Not really too much to say. You know, good song. I like the picture. Remember, I messaged the person when I got this offline. Does it really look like the picture? He's like, yeah, it actually comes in that. So that was cool. Right, so one thing about vinyls, and you're gonna have more, to me personally, more singles than anything else, because like I said, you gotta excuse me because I'm getting sick and I feel like I'm really getting down with something. I just don't feel all up to part. One thing about vinyls, like I said, even with CDs and cassettes, it's, you know, when vinyls were first being produced way back when to sometimes even now, even during the 90s with CDs and the 80s with the cassettes, a lot of songs were released as individual songs, like singles. So they would put out a lot of these songs on hard single copies. So by the time the full album came out, you had, you know, if you didn't feel like listening to the full album and you want to listen to one individual song, you would select from one of the singles, just like any of the cassettes and, you know, CDs. So, and a lot of artists would sample from the instrumental version, you know, and do a lot of stuff with that. Especially the DJs with the mixing and the really old school scratching. So that's why, if some of y'all are wondering, some of the younger people, like, why are there just, you know, singles? Well, because that's what you're gonna get. It's today's market. It's really when an artist releases a project like today's new music that I don't really care for, which I'll get into a discussion another time, is that it's all about the singles market, and you eat off that single for a good while. You can tour off that single, and you really don't have to put out a project for that anymore. By the time you put out that project, it's, you know, whatever. So, no, the next one we're going to talk about, and I got two of these, and there's a reason why I got two of them. First one is the full Thriller album, 25-year anniversary. I got it on the B-side because I really like B-side design. You know, A-side is going to be the front cover look, of course. The classic, you know, him laying down with the white suit and everything. This is with the original songs, of course, but has been digitally, you know, remastered. Not too much to say with that one, but really cool, awesome design. Now, what makes it different about the second one? Well, several things, really. You have your classic front cover, of course, it's 25-year anniversary. However, it is a gatefold. Okay. You guys can see that good. I'm trying to peek over. So, well, it's a good album, and the whole album came on one vinyl. So this side right here, where you see Michael at, on this one right here you see me moving. These are your digitally remastered songs from the original album, right? This one right here on the back with just this one, their B-side gate. this is what we're gonna call it. The B-side gate is your remixed songs from Thriller. In other words, remix songs have. Let's start with, okay, like for example, The Girl Is Mine 2008, will.i.am, he redid that whole song just with him on it. You gotta remember, this came out in 2008. Okay, PYT 2008 with Akon. No, will.i.am. Okay, so will.i.am also redid that song just with him on it. Now, we all know The Girl's Mine and will.i.am are gonna have, Michael's sample voice from the song and redone in the hip hop sound, the culture for that time. Want to Be Starting Something remix 2008 with Akon. He's gonna add his African, sound, because he's from Africa, with his R&B pop sound, sampled Mama Say Mama Makasa as the chorus. Beat It has been redone as 2008. Fergie is on that track, so Fergie's singing the whole song. Okay, doing what she does best with that. Billie Jean 2008, Kanye West mix. Really, he just redigited it. He's not singing on it, thank God. But if anybody that owned the 25 anniversary Thriller CD with the DVD package in it, about the 2008 songs. Really, just the one with Kanye West, it doesn't sound different than what you would get with the other ones. So I don't hear it. Then you got, for some reason, I don't know why they said this, but they even have it, if anybody bought the CD back then when it came out, 2008, is an unleashed track from the original album series or sessions for all time. Is the last song. Well, I got the cassette, and For All Time is on the original album. Okay, so I don't know what they're talking about vinyl or not. Matter of fact, let's take a look if it is. If it is, then I don't know why they put that on there. Let's take a look. So. Okay, it's not, but no. Oh, okay, never mind. That's For the Lady of My Life I'm thinking about. That's on that album. So For All Time. Okay. Well, no. Yeah, it is. Matter of fact, it is on the cassette. I know, yeah, okay. I see what they're talking about. They're talking about the vinyl release. Makes sense. The cassette, it is on there. The CD version, it's on there. But it just wasn't on there on the cassette. Or on the vinyl. Okay, so, slip up on my part. My bad. So, there's that right there. Slip up on my part. So, one of the songs were not on the vinyl, but they were on the cassette and they were on the CD that I remember. Another one we're gonna look at is a Prince record. This is before Evolution. Remember correctly, it's from Madhouse. What this is, it's saxophone mix, like jazz instrumentals, and before Paisley Park, back when he's on Warner Brothers, and this was a little bit before Purple Rain, and not that much. He decided to go underneath a different name at a different group at the time as well. You know, testing people out who would be good for his band. You know, so I haven't listened to it, but I have heard about it. So I thought that was a cool find, and a person told me about it over at the vinyl shop here in town. So go get that. He knows I was a big Prince fan. Next one we're looking at, and I got two of these. And anybody that seen my video, the difference between the two. This is Prince's Purple Rain vinyl hard case cover. This is a little bit more harder to find. I found this at checkouts 2011. About $6. So not bad. And what's different about this, and I'll go through it again, is that the vinyl part is a metallic purple. Okay? I don't know. Let me get this out of here. You gotta pinch the sides of these. There we go. If y'all see that, it's a metallic purple. So I really thought that was something. I really thought that was neat. Now, like I said, this one was the harder one to find. And yet again, the same album. It's just this is your more common standard one. This is your paper, your cardboard stock packaging. That's the more common one. What it has things that the other one doesn't have, which got the really cool face right there, and you got the picture of the pretty lake. So that's neat. I would like the 30-year anniversary one though, but I'm just asking too much online. But here's your standard one, really, what you would find. Just like the cassette version of the album, you have your You have your standard, black version that's common, and your white version of it that's common. I'm talking about the color of the cassette. You have your light purple, it's hard to find. Then you have your see-through dark purple, that's really hard to find. Mine's is the white cassette, but I'm happy with what I got. Next we're looking at is another single, and this is from Prince, and it's Pop Life. So, I really like the song. And this is from the album Round the World in a Day. I really love that song in the album. The whole album's good. So there's that. Not too much to say about that. Actually, it released the album due to the celebration and the build and during the construction of Paisley Park. So, yeah. Here we got Morris Day's first solo album, The Color of Success. Came after his group's first debut album, which was Ice Cream Castle. So, let me get this going. And this one would be the last one for part 1. And this is the Jackson's Victory album. Last time they were seen together for a while, and the last time they ever did an album together as well. So there's the gatefold. I just like the song Torture. Other than that, very iconic as well, very space-like. I know during the song Torture, Michael couldn't be on there for a while because he's during the accident of the fire. So, but in the end, he does show up. So, I hope you guys enjoyed part 1. We'll be getting into part 2, and like I'm gonna try to break it down 3-4 parts. That's it.